Hey everyone, what's going on? It is Pub Talk number 10. I can't believe it. There's Adam, there's me. What's up, everyone? I should have started on me. That's kind of silly. Hey Adam, what's going on, buddy?
How's it going?
That's going crazy. I'll get to that. But hey everyone, what's going on? Hope everyone's good. It is Sunday night. It is Pub Talk. It is Oscar night. We're less than 5 hours away. Yes, Adam's favorite holiday. What's
It's my
up?
favorite night
Cheers.
of the year.
Yes,
Cheers.
what's up, buddy? What's going on? I'm officially in my pub. This is my bar area. There's a beer fridge back there and everything. This is my official area. What's up, G Cutie? What's up, Donna? What's up, Ruth? What's up, Steve? How's it going, everyone? Brandy and Dave. Steve's World, my man. What's up, everyone? Everyone's saying hi to Adam. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, we wanted to do we wanted to get our predictions out. It just was crazy. I don't know if I think I told you guys I had to postpone Frankie Friday 2 weeks in a row, and we redid our floors up here. That's why it sounds a little echoey and everything. And I put some furniture back, but the drapes aren't up, and the dining room furniture. But I'm upstairs, and I just wanted to kind of come up here. It's a little crazy, so I apologize. I didn't really get to see a lot of the movies this week. I wanted to finish up watching the movies. Adam is going to report how many movies he saw, but welcome to Pub Talk, everyone. And this is Pub Talk number 10. Please definitely check out AdamsLand channel. He has an amazing channel. All the links are below. Some of the guys couldn't make it tonight, so it's just me and Adam. So all good. So how you doing, Adam? I miss you, buddy. I miss Adam, man.
I'm doing good.
Wait, hold on a sec. Adam's my buddy. We play video games. We do our live streams here and everything. And he officially did the mandate last week. He's like, I'm not going to be around much, because I'm going to watch every single nominated movie. He put the challenge out there for himself. Adam, right off the bat, I got to know, how many have you seen? How many have you not seen? Let's hear it, Adam.
My list was 30. Excited. My list was 31. I hit 29. So I came so close. I came so close.
He is unbelievable. Have you done this before though? Like other years, you've done it?
Yeah, but I mean, some years, like my list might only be like 20, 22 films. So like, so there was one other year where it got to like 30 pictures or something. I mean, there's so many nominations across the board this year. So it just kind of, it obviously ramps up because I like to try and watch. I don't watch some of the shorts or the documentaries, but the films, at least for obviously best pictures, the acting awards, the director, the cinematography, the editing, the writing, those movies, I always try to catch all of those. And this year it totaled up 31 different films. A couple of them, to be fair, were documentaries as well.
So they're kind of harder. Some of them are hard to find.
So I did as many as I could. It was exhausting, and it didn't help that I had like a 10-day gap where I'd gone away for a few days and I didn't kind of get around to watching any of those. That gap taken away, and I would have nailed it. So
that's awesome. So what are we drinking? What are we doing?
So
we'll get to that in a sec. But
I'm on cherry beer right now. I'm on cherry beer right now. Nice. Yeah. Nice. I feel somewhat underdressed. It's red carpet night. I was going to put on a tux just for fun, but yeah.
Nice. Coors Light for me, the usual on my diet kind of beer. Cheers, buddy. Happy Sunday. Man. Happy Academy Awards Day.
Happy Oscars Sunday, and number 10 of Pub Talk. We made it to double figures. That's awesome. So
unbelievable.
So that's a celebration as well.
Here we go.
So, and cheers to anyone else who's joining us for a drink, who's having an Oscars party, whatever they're doing tonight. So yeah, cheers.
Yes, as our sponsor would say, DG Explorers, Dilly Dilly. They're my amazing sponsors. Thank you so much, DG Explorers. Definitely check out those guys. They hit 1,000 last week. I'm so proud of them. Their links below. DG Explorers and 360 Multimedia, my website multimedia company. I have an amazing new client. I can't wait to announce next week. Brand new website. I was telling Adam before, but we can't talk about it yet. I can't announce it yet. So, but I'm excited about this client, and it'll be announced next week. So I got a couple new clients. I'm going crazy. That's why I haven't really been streaming much, and I've been working. Believe it or not, it was crazy. So. But yes, I do feel underdressed as well. I mean, Adam was saying he was going to dress, so I was thinking the same thing. I wanted to dress up as well. Adam, who's in the chat? Who's going on? Who would I miss there? Welcome.
Okay,
everyone.
So we got Donna, GQE, the Mickey Bunch, Steve's World, David Patrick, Noah. So welcome, guys. Ruth, I think you said already. So I'm just scrolling back through Brandy and Dave, Walter Grams. So Dougie. So
great,
yeah,
thank you guys so much.
Alyssa Stenberg. So yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to the chat. Morty Mouse is in the house.
Mouse in the house. Yeah. We got to get him back in Pub Talk here.
AJC Magic TV as well. So welcome to everyone. Welcome to the pub. Cheers to anyone who's opened a drink with us and is
cheers, guys. Hope you're drinking too. Cheers, yeah.
Very cool. And yeah, just a quick mention to Disney Dan. He's obviously been with us on the initial Pub Talk nominations announcement on the BAFTAs. He's not feeling too good today, so he's sadly missing out on the Pub Talk tonight. But he has sent me his predictions because we said we would all give our predictions, yes, and then we would do the follow-up Pub Talk, which will be the reaction Pub Talk after the Oscars. Not tonight, probably maybe tomorrow night, maybe or later in the week. I'm not sure. But we will
maybe tomorrow daytime, my time. I could do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that works for me. So yeah, we'll do our reaction Pub Talk. Hopefully Dan will be feeling better and we'll be able to come and join us.
Yeah, feel better.
Ultimately, we will see who got on top of the predictions.
Can't wait
of the results. So yeah, this should be good fun. This should be fun.
Sweet. Welcome, Morty, my man. What's going on, everyone? Mickey Bunch, Noah. Meg's in the house. What's
Meg's in the house? Mickey's Magic.
Don't forget,
hey, Meg.
that like button, guys. I appreciate it. All right, Adam, let's do this. I'm. You know what? Since Adam is, I apologize. Since the construction, since working a lot and everything, I have not got to see most of these movies. I've seen a couple of them. So I'm gonna give Adam. I'm gonna pick. Unfortunately, we were kind of saying that with who we thought would win and who's going to win. We're going to do that. I'm just going to mainly go with who I think is going to win because I haven't seen a lot of these movies, unfortunately. I apologize to you guys. I will see these movies, especially the winners and everything. I'm going to make sure I see and everything. So I'm going to give it over to you, Adam. You're going to kind of take over Pub Talk today. So go for it, buddy.
Okay, I'm taking over Pub Talk.
I'm going to just turn in. So
right, cool. Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready to go in straight away with our predictions?
I'm ready. Go for it, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
And I talked to Adam before. We're going to kind of fly by the smaller nominations, and then the bigger ones we'll talk about. Yes. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So Kay is in the house as well. Welcome, Kay. So and Ice Dad as well. Anyway, over to the predictions. So we're working our way up from the official Oscars website where it shows all the lists of nominations. So we're working our way from the bottom of the list up. So the first categories we've got, the first category we've got is the award for writing, which is an original screenplay or story. So the nominations are Green Book, The Favourite, Roma, Vice, or First Reformed. Disney Dan's obviously submitted his predictions as well. Brandon was going to come in and give us his. So I think he's going to maybe join us later on. So we'll get a quick recap of his if he does join us. So Disney Dan's predicted that Roma is going to come out on top. Now there's a lot of momentum for Roma at the moment. It's doing well. It won the BAFTA for, Best Picture award. As for writing original screenplay, what I would say is usually it's one of the films that's nominated for.
Who did you pick for original screenplay? Did you say?
I've gone for The Favourite. That's the one I've gone for. That's the one I think might take this prize tonight. So yeah, I mean Roma and The Favourite both have 10 nominations each.
So what are you thinking? What are you gonna pick?
I'm going with The Favourite.
You know what? I'm going to go with The Favourite too, I think.
Yeah,
so Dan's a big Roma fan, so.
Yes. Like I say, normally, like, it would go to a movie that is nominated in the Best Picture category as well. First Reformed is not, so I think. You okay? So, yeah.
Yeah, put on mute. I didn't mute. Sorry about that.
No, that's cool. But
that's weird. I muted it.
First Reformed is not in the Best Pictures category, so I think that's going to be an also ran.
Okay.
Unfortunately, whereas the other four are, but I think The Favourite's going to take this one. Although Roma will push it. I mean, Green Book is in there as well, so yeah. But I think I'm going with The Favourite. Dan has gone for Roma, and you say you're going for The Favourite as well?
I'm going with The Favourite as well. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
I just have a feeling that's going to be a darling this year. I don't know. I think. The reason why, and the majority of the stuff, I'm not going to go with Roma because I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. Obviously, I'm going to laugh when we do the recap, but I think because it's a Netflix film.
Yeah.
Go both ways. I think that's going to hurt, to be honest with you.
We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. I mean, there is a bit of a buzz around Roma at the moment, but I think Roma's likely to take the bigger awards in my eyes, and we'll get onto that. But I think the favorite might take some of the smaller ones, including this one. Writing adapted screenplay. The nominations are If Beale Street Could Talk, A Star Is Born, Can You Ever Forgive Me, Black Klansman, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Now, again, me and Dan have differed on our predictions here. Dan has gone for A Star Is Born. He thinks that's going to take best writing for an adapted screenplay. I have gone for Black Klansman. Again, there's a bit of a buzz around Black Klansman. I can see that one taking it. So that's my prediction. I do think If Beale Street Could Talk might give it a close run for its money, but again, it's not nominated in the Best Pictures category, so I think that could harm it. But yeah, so Dan's
I'm going to say Star Is Born too. So
you're going for A Star Is Born. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I did say I would mark off your predictions as well. So let me do that. So you've gone for the favorite, and you've gone for A Star Is Born. Interesting. Okay, so you've gone with me on one and with Dan on the other.
Yep.
Okay, so guys in the chat as well, let us know your predictions if you're interested, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how everybody gets on. So so I think somebody said, was it yeah, Meg said she hasn't seen The Favorite, but she does love Emma Stone. Yes, so do I. I think she's a great actress, and she is obviously nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Okay, so we've got the next award is the Achievement in Visual Effects. So the nominations are for First Man, Avengers Infinity War, Solo, A Star Wars Story, Ready Player One, or Christopher Robin. And this is for Achievement in Visual Effects. So you've seen some of these movies, Rob?
I've seen all of them but First Man.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
I'm gonna, let's go with me for. I want Ready Player One. I love that movie, Ready Player One. I don't think it's gonna win. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it to Avengers there. I don't know. Go for it.
Interesting. Okay, so I like you. I love Ready Player One. I would love to see Ready Player One take this award. I think it's going to be a toss-up between First Man and Avengers Infinity War, though, and it depends what the Academy voters want to see this year. If they're going for CGI effects, then Avengers will take it. If they're going for more sort of prosthetics and props and things, then I think First Man will take it. I've gone with Avengers as well. Interestingly, Brandon has gone with Avengers, and so has Disney Dan. So all four of us have gone with Avengers. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what other people think. But yeah, we've all gone with Avengers on this one, which is quite interesting. We're all gone with the same prediction.
A little quick shout out to my man Josh from Resort TV One. Welcome to the pod. Hey, what's up, Ebony? How you doing?
Ebony, so is it Rob?
Are you staying up for the Oscars tonight, Ebony? I don't think she can hear me, but ask her.
She can't hear. But yeah, she is.
I was just wondering if you were going to stay up a little bit with Dad to watch the Oscars tonight.
She is off school this week because it's half term, so it's where the kids get a week off school. So she is actually going to stop up and watch some of the Oscars with me. Now, the red carpet footage starts at 10 p.m. here. The actual Oscars ceremony starts at 1 a.m. So whether Ebony's still awake for that will remain to be seen. But I'll get her in her pajamas, give her a blanket on the sofa, and if she falls asleep, she falls asleep, and I can carry her up to bed. Otherwise, she's going to stay up and watch tonight. Yeah. I nearly lost my headphones then. So
I'm 100% assuming you're staying up for the whole thing, right, Adam?
Oh, I stay up for the whole thing every year. So yeah, and I always take the next day off work because it doesn't finish till like 4 or 5 a.m. So, yeah. And the thing is, normally on a Sunday I like a lie-in the morning, and this morning I woke up super early, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle to stay awake throughout the whole thing, but I will do my best. Lots of people in the chat saying hi, Ebony, Noah, Meg, Belle Southern. So
hey guys.
Yeah, Josh, Ruth, Mickey Bunch. So everyone's saying hi, Ebony. So
hi, Ebony, we love you.
And Ebony, she hasn't watched all of them, but she's watched quite a few of the Oscars films with me. She watched Black Panther and Avengers. She watched I think 4 of the 5 animated films. So she watched Incredibles 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Isle of Dogs, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with me. So awesome. So yeah, so she says she wants to give her predictions when we get to the animated films as well. So and you like the effects on Avengers, didn't you? You like the Avengers film with Guardians of the Galaxy in it, and everybody.
That's the best one.
That's your favorite one so far, yeah. Yeah. So I think for achievement in visual effects, Ebony's going to go with Avengers as well. So
all 5 of us then.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah. So we've all given our predictions for that, haven't we? Yes, we have. Yes.
So visual effects, we all said
visual
Avengers.
Effects, we've all said Avengers. Yeah. Okay. Which moves us on to 2 of the sound nominations. So achievement in sound mixing and achievement in sound editing. And this one's quite interesting because I think the result will depend on how much the voters know the difference between the two. So sound mixing is obviously the mixing of the overall sound together. Sound editing, I think a lot of the voters, because you quite often see the same film win both prizes. Now, sound editing is what they do. I mean, it's telling that A Quiet Place is nominated in this, because obviously A Quiet Place, the sound is phenomenal. You know, that deathly eerie silence, you know, and then when some sound does come to light, you know, the waterfall scene and stuff like that, just it's a shock to the system. You know, or in First Man, where you can hear how rickety and creaky the spaceships, the rockets are flying to the moon, like, and it just kind of brings home how perilous that journey actually was back in 1969. So the sound editing is amazing, but for anyone who doesn't really know the difference, I can see them just giving a nod to the same movie. So I've gone with the same movie for both of these, whereas Dan's gone with different ones. So Dan for sound mixing has gone A Star Is Born, but for sound editing has gone for Bohemian Rhapsody. I've gone for Bohemian Rhapsody in both. And the reason why is I think for the sound films, usually it will either go to a war film or one that's big in music. Now, there are no Soldier Stories nominated this year, so like Dunkirk last year, for example. So I think Bohemian Rhapsody is going to take both prizes.
Yeah, I was going to say the same exact thing.
So you're going.
Yeah. I think that the Academy want to honor that movie. I just don't think it's going to take. I'll get to it later, but I don't think it's going to take major awards, and I think they're going to give them some of these sub awards. So.
Yes, I completely agree. I completely agree. So
I'm with you. So.
Yeah. So Josh says, too bad they're doing some of these awards during the commercial break. Josh, that's actually the Academy have U-turned that decision now. Thankfully, I was so angry about it, but there was a lot of backlash about that decision to give 4 of the awards during the commercial break. They
reversed that decision like last week, I think, because it was such an uproar. So a lot of people were boycotted because of that. So I mean, there was such a backlash from Academy members that in the end they did cave, and I mean they tried to resist at first, but in the end they've caved and said, okay, we're going to go back to the same format. We are going to give them all of them will be screened live. So that's good. So Ebony's going to head back over there. She'll come back and give her animated Oscar prediction shortly as well.
Yeah.
Bye, Ebony.
So yeah. So okay. So Josh said he's missed it. That's good, but he's been underwater lately. No worries, Josh. We completely know and appreciate how busy you are. So
I love Josh from Resort TV. He's the man. He is awesome.
Man, and congratulations to Resort TV One on 10 million YouTube channel views today. Well done, guys. So yeah,
congratulations, Josh.
That deserves an Oscar in itself. If they did an Oscar for a YouTube channel,
they're incredible. If you haven't subscribed, Resort TV One, go over there, subscribe right now. He is awesome. They knocked out of the park. They did 2 live streams this weekend alone. They're incredible. So thank you, Josh, for being a friend and being awesome. I love your channel. So definitely congratulations. 10 million views. It's incredible.
It's phenomenal.
It's so amazing. Congratulations.
Okay, so we're moving on to
burping over here. This is a good sponsorship opportunity for D&G Explorers, by the way. This burp is sponsored by D&G Explorers. That's one thing they don't do on Resort TV One. There's no burp sponsorship like my channel. I love it.
And you need it for the pub. You need the old burps.
That's right. They get their money's worth on the pub. If I don't burp as much on my live streams, the pub, it's always a burp. So go ahead, Adam. I'm sorry, buddy.
So
They're
yeah, so we're
awesome.
moving on to the short films.
Eeny, meeny,
Short
miny,
film,
mo. Catch a
live
tiger.
action, yeah, short
No
film
clue.
animated. So Dan hasn't actually submitted predictions for the short films because he hasn't seen any of them. He
Right.
like so.
But you still got to pick something.
So basically, if I get one right and Dan hasn't nominated, then obviously I'm going to win a point by default.
He should have picked something.
Yeah, he should have stabbed a guess at one. It's a shame
I
he's
always
not
just pick by the name. So
yeah, do you know what I think? I think we should put this on Meg. Meg's in the chat. So
have you seen any of these?
Oh no,
movies?
she's got to get back to work. Oh yeah,
Bye, Meg.
saved by the bell. So yeah,
awesome,
see you
Meg.
soon, Meg. I was going to say Meg obviously does Disney Fiasco with Dan every week, so we could have got her to pick.
Yeah, Meg. If you're still there, you can pick for Dan. We'll give you a pick. So
yeah, but she's having to get back to work, unfortunately. So yeah, but for the short film live action, you've got Detainment, you've got I don't even know how to pronounce this one.
Fauve, F-A-U-V, Fauve.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fauve, Marguerite, Mother, and Skin. Now, I've predicted Marguerite, and the reason being is I think 4 out of the 5 films, with the exception of Marguerite, all are about something detrimental that happens to a child. Yeah, and I just think Marguerite's about an old lady. Maybe the Academy be like, okay, there's no children being harmed in this one. Let's go for that. So
can I cheat and go with the same thing you're going? I was going to pick Mother. Actually, I'll pick Mother because that was going to pick. I'm not going to cheat.
You're going to pick Mother. Okay, I'm going to stick you down for Mother. But I'm going to go for Marguerite. I know nothing about these short films. I've heard Marguerite mentioned a couple of times, so that's the reason I've that and like I say, it's there's no children harmed in this one, so that's the reason I've gone with it. But we shall see. We shall see. I could be completely wide of the mark.
That's funny.
And the same with short film animated. You've got Animal Behavior. You've got Bow.
But I've seen one of these movies. You probably have too.
No.
Yes, you have.
Which one?
You saw it. Did you see Incredibles 2 in the theater?
Yes, I did. Yes.
That was the movie before Incredibles 2.
Oh,
and that's what I'm picking because it's an amazing Pixar short.
That's the one I've gone for because it's Pixar standard. So
I actually like it. And I think I said in one of the streams, I took a film class once, and every week they had a different film for 15 weeks. It was great. Sometimes the stars or director or something from the movies came. And one week we watched every single short film that was Oscar nominated, and I got to see all of them. And what I liked, I picked, and it won that year. So it was kind of cool. So,
that's cool. Yeah, well, I've gone with Bow. Dan again hasn't submitted anything.
I don't know why you didn't do anything.
But yeah, so Animal Behavior, Bow, Late Afternoon, One Small Step, and Weekends. They are the short films animated nominations. So and the Mickey Bunch has chipped in saying always good to go with the no children harmed vote. So the Mickey Bunch concurs with Marguerite. We'll see when the awards are given out, but yeah. So
I'm upset because children were harmed in the movie I picked.
So that moves us on to achievement in production, design, and set decoration. So the 5 films nominated are The Favourite, First Man, Roma, Mary Poppins Returns, and Black Panther. So all good films and all worthy of the nominations, I think. First Man obviously recreating the mission to the moon, the first landing on the moon. And
how is that movie? I'm dying to see that movie. I really am.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's great. I'm sad it wasn't up for more awards. I thought it may have been. But yeah, it's a great movie. Noah says he's team Mary Poppins Returns. Mickey Bunch goes with Black Panther. Great films to
is a biased group
recreate the set from the original Mary Poppins. Fantastic.
Oh, that was a spoiler alert right there.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just talking about the set, so it's all good. So Black Panther, again, Wakanda, fantastic, amazing to see. Roma, it kind of, the way it's shot, the cinematography and everything, it does, I've never been to Mexico, so I don't know what Mexico's like, but everything I saw, I fully believe. So great production design. And The Favourite, The favorite is my nomination. The favorite is Disney Dan's nomination as
that is going to be my nomination too.
That is yours as well. Yeah, yep. It's just so extravagant and captures. It's a period piece done completely different to any other period piece. Done. You watch these period pieces on TV, and this one is done looking at it from a completely different angle, but it still captures the moment fantastically.
Okay.
So yeah. So achievement in production design, we're all gone with the favorite then. So
yep.
So Jedi Balloon Master is in the house with balloons. Bex is back. Okay, so we are going on to the 2 music awards next. Okay. So music original song and music original score. Original song, the nominations are Shallow from A Star Is Born, All the Stars from Black Panther, I'll Fight from RBG, which is one of the documentaries, The Place Where Lost Things Go, Mary Poppins Returns, and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. If Shallow doesn't win this,
I'm gonna say the same thing. It's won everything up to Academy Awards, or up to Grammys, to everything.
Yeah, it's scooped every single award so far.
Yeah.
So
my pick.
I cannot envisage a world where Shallow doesn't win tonight. I think that's the most nailed on. That and the Best Director award are the 2 most nailed on awards out there tonight, I think. So I'm going to go with Shallow from A Star Is Born. You've gone with the same. Disney Dan has obviously gone with the same. Anybody who thinks any different is quite possibly a lunatic. And they need to go and take their face for a bit of a wobble because I don't know. That's nailed on. Now, me and Dan have gone for completely different votes for music original score, though. So original score, the nominations are If Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins Returns, Isle of Dogs, Black Klansman, and Black Panther. This one I'm not so sure about. Now, I kind of had it down to one of 2 films, and Dan's picked one, I've picked the other one. So Dan has gone for the score from If Beale Street Could Talk. I've gone for Black Klansman. And the only reason I've gone for Black Klansman is because, again, that one is a film that is nominated for Best Picture, which If Beale Street Could Talk missed out on being nominated for Best Picture. So I often find the score, like if you look last year, the best score went to The Shape of Water, which went on to win Best Picture as well. So that's the reason I've gone with Black Klansman. I just think it's a film that's kind of in the spotlight of the Academy voters more because it's up for Best Picture. So I went for the score for Black Klansman. Rob, what do you think?
Believe it or not, no, Black Panther. I'm going to do it totally different.
Oh, wow. Which, again, is nominated for Best Picture at least. So, yeah. It could well win it. So, yeah. So all 3 of us have gone with different ones.
To be honest with you, to be fair, I'm not really cheating. I'm picking them before you even say yours. So just
that's totally fine. So, Grace F says score Black Panther. So Grace is gone with you. Yes. So interesting. It's D&G Explorers. How is everyone here? Welcome,
D&G. Our sponsor, DPC Dad in the house. What's up, Craig? My man. What's going on? Everyone's here today. What a great group. Thank you so much, D&G Explorer, for being my sponsor too. Cheers to D&G Explorers. Dilly hitting the 1,000 subs. Definitely check those guys out. They're awesome.
Cheers to Craig. Craig's awesome as well.
Craig, my man too. Window repair parts.
Sorry if we don't catch your comments and notice you're in here straight away, guys. But keep up with the talk. We'll shout you out.
Yeah, Coors Light, I know.
Welcome,
everyone.
Okay, so interesting,
guys. I want you to put your picks as you go too. Put your picks in there too, guys. Put your
original song. We've all gone the same score. We've all gone different. So that's very, very interesting. Okay, so the next award only has 3 nominations, and that's for makeup and hairstyling. So the nominations are for Border, Mary Queen of Scots, and for Vice. So do you want to go first on this one?
This is the makeup and hairstyling?
Makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah, I'm going. I know what you're going with too. So I'm gonna. You're gonna go with Mary Queen of Scots. That's what I'm picking too. So.
Dan's gone for Mary Queen of Scots.
Oh, you're not picking that? Wow.
I've gone with Vice.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, like
I could see that.
Mary Queen of Scots has been snubbed for all of the other awards. It's not up for Best Picture. It's not even got any acting nominations. So, so Cerise
That's
Ronan,
why I feel they're going to give it.
Yeah. So, Cerise Ronan and why is her name escaping me all of a sudden?
It escaped you last time, dude. It's the funny thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait me 1 second. Margot Robbie, of course, Margot Robbie.
Right.
So yeah, so I mean, both.
You did that last time too.
Yeah, I did this completely. Yeah, last time as well. So, so yeah, I mean, Cerise Ronan and Margot Robbie both didn't get nominated for acting awards in this film. It's not up for any of the Best Picture awards or anything else. So while the makeup and hairstyling is fantastic in that film, I look at Vice. It is nominated for a lot more awards, including Best Picture, and you look at what they did with turning Christian Bale into Dick Cheney. Like, just it's fantastic, and I think that's going to take the award because, again, that picture is more prominently in the eye of the voter. So so I've gone with Vice on this one. You've gone with Mary Queen of Scots, then?
Yeah, I think so. I think I don't know. This is the Oscars, you know, like the other awards. I feel some movies with the Academy members definitely hold different.
And that's the thing. Welcome, Cargo, as well. Cargo's in the chat listening.
What's up? Happy birthday.
It's a snack, so welcome. And yeah, that's the thing. The Oscars always throws out a few surprises, and it's interesting because, like, I mean, I do these predictions every year, and I don't get them all right, not by a long stretch. Like, in fact, last year I was like,
pretty good.
I think it was last year or the year before. I was convinced of the 20-odd awards that I dished out, I was gonna score high, and I didn't even get half of them. So, like, it's a lottery. It's anybody's guess.
I do a lot of reading, a lot of research, and believe it or not, once or twice I have done pools where there may or may not have been some money betting involved. So I do pretty well, actually. So
yeah, that's it. And I obviously keep my ear to the ground. I listen to what people say. I read up on it as well. And
a lot of times I go with my heart too. So
yes,
I'm going with what's going to win, but not this year though.
I often have a difference of opinion between what my heart says and what my head says, and usually whatever my head says wins it. So so for my predictions, I've gone with my head over my heart, unfortunately. Okay, so best foreign language film.
Yeah, come on, there's another one. There's another one.
This one's going to be nailed on. But what I will say from having spoken to and heard what people have had to say, who have seen all 5 of these films, they've said all 5 are excellent, and in any other year, any of these could have taken the prize. But obviously, Roma is in there.
Roma,
so we've got from Lebanon, we've got Capernaum. From Poland, we've got Cold War, which is a great film. And
did you see it? Did you get to see it?
Yeah, I saw Cold War.
Okay.
It also has cinematography and director nominations. So Cold War's
another black and white movie, right?
Black and white, yeah. Personally, out of the 2 films, I think I preferred Cold War, but I can see why Roma's doing so well. But yeah, so from Germany, we've got Never Look Away. From Mexico, obviously Roma, and from Japan, we've got Shoplifters. Now,
they just released that on digital too. That just came out.
I haven't seen all of these films, but obviously I've seen a couple of them. Like I say, Cold War and Roma are both fantastic, but Roma's going to take this prize. I don't see there's a world where it doesn't take this prize tonight.
Yeah, definitely Roma for me. But I've heard of Cold War, Roma, and Shoplifters. Usually I never hear of any of the foreign language films, but of course, how do you not hear about Roma?
Yeah, Never Look Away as well. Again, was nominated for another award as well, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. So, achievement in film editing. We've all gone for Roma there. Disney Dan's gone for Roma as well. It should be noted. So, I think it'd be lunacy.
Yeah, I knew he would. He picked.
Yeah. So, D&G Explorer says the countdown to the red carpet is on. You are correct. It's starting in about 35 minutes.
No, here, I don't know about there, but it is a 6-hour. It's like longer than the Super Bowl pre-show. There's a pre-show, and then there's a pre-show, and I think it's 5 hours. I'm sure it's on right now. Like they said, it's on.
We have it as well, and obviously they're watching from the UK, but they do have like Sky TV correspondents on the red carpet, and obviously the guys from ABC as well. So
I'm surprising you, Adam. I have Derek and Gregory at the red carpet right now. We're going to go over live to them in about 5 minutes. So you guys ready? D&G Explorers, they are in California. They are live from the red carpet, my guys. I hope they're ready to go. So wouldn't that be cool? So why did I think about that now? So
I love
wouldn't that be cool? D&G would have did it too. Thanks, guys.
So it's so funny as well when you're in Hollywood and you you try to imagine what it's like when the transformation that they put there.
I know you just did it. I just released my video the other day. I went 2004, believe it or not, and then you just went this year, 2018, just past year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I went to the Dolby Theatre. I got to do the whole Dolby Theatre tour. I got the Oscars 90 last year's program from the Dolby Theatre, which they only had a couple of those just knocking about in the office.
Put it up in the back there.
And they, I should. It's upstairs at the moment. But I mean, that was such an amazing. That was my favorite day of the whole trip. I think just because
so cool.
I've always wanted to set foot in the Dolby Theatre. I got to do that. I got to see the Oscars champagne that they have every year, the official Oscars statues. You get to walk the same places and sit in the same places that obviously all the stars do. And
so cool.
It was absolutely phenomenal. And then the tour guide at the end, she took an interest because my friend who I was with has been to the Oscars before. He was an associate member of the Academy, so he's actually attended the Oscars once before.
So cool.
And we were kind of talking about that, and so the tour guide was very interested in what we had to say then as well. So as the tour finished and everybody else was departing, she kind of beckoned us back in and she presented us with these two programs, like one for each of us, which she didn't have to do that. Nobody else on the tour got that, so that was really, really cool, and that's taken pride of place.
They're nice too. When you showed it in the other stream, they're really nice.
Yeah, really nicely put together.
My thing is, I didn't get to go to the theater. I went to the Chinese theater. I've been in there. But I never got to go in that theater. And I'm going to do a tour next time I go. And it was funny because I was just there. I was staying at the Roosevelt. We did a Bon Jovi thing at the Roosevelt. Nice. I didn't even get a chance to go over there, so I should have took a tour. But my cool thing is, and I stayed at the hotel next door. It was the Renaissance. I forget what I think it's the Omni now. And the hotel has this catwalk across. And it was kind of moving for me. I get to go in that hotel and walk down, and I was looking, and if you see a lot of shows and films and stuff, all the pre-staging and the actors and actresses walk down that hallway. So the hallway between the hotel and the theater, I got to do that. That was kind of cool for me. That's my cool moment. So yeah, it was pretty neat to go see that too. So
that is awesome.
And then that whole area is just so cool with the Hollywood sign and Hollywood and Highland and that whole area. It's just really cool. So go ahead. Where are we at? Let's finish this.
Just gonna say, AJC Magic TV says, I know people who get to be the seat people, the seat fillers when one of the actors
cool.
People have to go and do something, and that's cool. Yeah, because they always keep those seats filled.
I want to do that job.
Really cool. Yeah, that would be a great job to do. So
welcome, AJC.
Anyway, so we're up to achievement in film editing. Okay. Now, Disney Dan and I have both gone for different films again on this one. So the nominations are Bohemian Rhapsody, Vice, Black Klansman, The Favourite, and Green Book. They're the 5 nominations for an achievement in film editing. I'll go over to you first.
I'm going to pick The Favourite, I guess, but I'm that's a tough one.
You've gone with The Favourite. Now, Disney Dan's gone for the same. He's gone for achievement in film editing, The Favourite. I've gone for Bohemian Rhapsody. John Ottman.
Yeah.
The reason being, obviously, usually when it comes to editing, a film editor works very closely with the director. And of course, it was well publicized that Bryan Singer, the director from Bohemian Rhapsody, was fired like 2/3 of the way through the film. And so John Ottman had to do his job without the assistance from his director, and that's kind of a very unique thing. And I think a lot of people are going to doff their cap to him for this one and say, well done, on a job well done.
That's a good point. Yeah,
doing that without the director. So I've gone with John Ottman winning the prize for Bohemian Rhapsody, and a lot of people seem to be talking about that in the editing category. So that kind of backs up my hunch on that one. But you and Dan have both gone for The Favourite, yeah?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Like if I could change my response, I'd do yours, but I'm just kidding.
If you want to change it,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm going to stick with mine. I'm going to stick with mine.
You're gonna stick on yours. So D&G says Bohemian was an on point performance, and Rami Malek you think will take best
actor. We'll get to that. I agree with
we'll get to that.
Yes.
But yes. But yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the next two awards are the documentary. So documentary for a short subject and documentary for a feature. So again, this is like the short animated and short live action films. Dan hasn't gone with predictions on these ones. So
Dan, what are you doing? We should have told them. You should have picked everything. Even if you got it wrong.
Pick everything. So
Ugh.
so Timothy Rainwater's welcome live from the red carpet. So so documentary short subject, we've got Black Sheep, we've got Endgame. Now the only two I know anything about is Endgame and Period End of Sentence. Lifeboat, A Night at the Garden, and Period End of Sentence. Oh, sorry, I know about A Night at the Garden as well. So
I've heard of that. That's
I don't know anything about Black Sheep. Endgame is, I believe, about like an end of life sort of care home. If I could be mistaken there, but I believe that's what it's about. I'm not sure about Lifeboat. A Night at the Garden is about a Nazi rally in 1939 in Madison Square Garden, and Period End of Sentence, I believe, is about sanitary towels, I think, in India or something like that. So so I've gone with that one anyway. I've gone for Period End of Sentence. Again, I know nothing about these documentaries, but that's the one I've gone.
Yeah, I'm picking Night at the Garden. So
you're picking A Night at the Garden. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So Dan hasn't submitted a pick, so he potentially loses a point there anyway.
No, let's Dan, if you're watching or if you whatever, I'll message him. He can pick these other ones. We'll give him credit too.
He can pick these other ones. Yeah,
I don't know why he just didn't pick it.
Yeah, we'll give him time to pick them still. So if he
I don't care.
Documentary feature, we've got Free Solo.
That's what I'm thinking.
What was it? Hail Country This Morning, This Evening, Minding the Gap, Of Fathers and Sons, and RBG. Now, the two I've heard the most about are RBG and Free Solo. RBG.
Yeah, I love Han Solo. I'm going to go with
you love Han Solo, so you're going to go with Free Solo.
Han Solo. It has nothing to do with Free Solo.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to do with Star Wars, but yeah, you're going to go with it.
But obviously those are the two big ones. Yeah, I'm joking.
RBG's got other nominations as well.
Yeah.
But
you know what?
But yes,
maybe I should.
Free Solo took the BAFTA, so I'm going to go with Free Solo.
Me too.
Yeah, it could. I think it's between those two. I think it's a 2-horse race. So, yeah, but I'm going to go with Free Solo. So, are you sticking with Free Solo?
Yes, so is Teaser. Yes.
Okay. I think if Dan was going to pick, I think he would have gone with Free Solo, knowing that the BAFTA took that one.
He would definitely do it.
So, do you know what? I'm going to call it.
Let's give it up.
Yeah, I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him Free Solo. Okay, so this one, the next one, I think is a nailed-on award, one of the bigger ones, Achievement in Directing. So you've got Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, you've got Adam McKay for Vice, Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favourite, Spike Lee for Black Klansman, and Paweł Pawlikowski for Cold War. Yeah, I mean, he seems to be scooping it all across the board at the moment. So I think it's going to go to Alfonso Cuarón for Roma.
I think so too. I think they're going to take Best Foreign, and I think he's going to take the director. Although isn't director and movie that go hand in hand usually?
Sometimes, not always. But,
yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that this year. But go ahead.
But yeah, so Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, I think will take it. There is a bit of a buzz behind Spike Lee as well, but I think Alfonso Cuarón has been scooping the awards everywhere else. I don't see this being any different tonight. I think. Yeah, so we both, well, all three of us agree on that. Disney Dan has also gone for Alfonso Cuarón from Roma. And Team Solo, says the Mickey Bunch, going back to the other one. Grace F says Alfonso, it's another gimme. So yeah,
yes.
Another given, I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
So okay. So achievement in costume design. So the nominations are Ruth E. Carter for Black Panther. Sandy Powell is nominated for two different films here. She's nominated for The Favourite and for Mary Poppins Returns.
Wow.
It's not the first time she's gone up against herself as well, which is great.
Pretty amazing.
So she is nominated for two different films.
So come on, that is kind of cool. Congratulations, Sandy Powell. Cheers to Sandy Powell for getting nominated twice.
Yeah.
Cheers, little cheers.
Cheers to Sandy
Just
Powell.
another excuse to drink. Cheers, buddy. Sorry I missed you.
Cheers. No, it's fine.
Adam, no shots tonight? What's going on?
No shots tonight. No, I've got to pace. If I'm going to be up drinking, and I've got
got to pace himself.
I've got prosecco. We've got Bucks Fizz. We got sort of champagne. beer and all sorts, loads of popcorn and
Nice.
and nibbles and nuts and cheesy puffs and chocolates and sweets and all sorts of things.
Can I come over?
So yeah, welcome. Yeah,
I think if I jump on a flight now,
yeah, you might just make it now.
I might be able to make the best pictures.
Party every year, like I go heavy
I'm here. Who won? Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi to play.
And I'll be on the sofa going.
Ebony will be over your lap.
But yeah, the other two nominations, Alexandra Byrne for Mary Queen of Scots and Mary Zoffreys for The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Sandy Powell for me. I think Sandy Powell's going to take it. I think she's going to take it for The Favourite.
Me too. Same thing.
Yeah, D&G says Mary Poppins Returns was very good. Yes, it was. But Grace F says Sandy Powell, The Favourite. Yep. So she completely concurs. Me and Dan say the same. What do you say, Rob?
I say Sandy Powell from Favourite.
From The Favourite as well. So there we go. So clean sweep across the board on that one. So yeah. Phantasmic Ears. Oh, Brandon's in the house. So he said Solo for the win, original score. Interesting. So yeah, Disney World Adventures, welcome as well. So yeah, Brandon, we need to get obviously we're going through quite a few of them now, but we need to get your predictions in as well, because I know you've seen some of the films. So
even if you're guessing at them, we'll see who wins.
Yeah, that's all right.
Cinematography.
So achievement in cinematography. Again, I think this one's a given. So we've got Alfonso Cuarón from Roma. We've got Lucas Zal from Cold War. Caleb Deschanel from Never Look Away. So 3 of the foreign language films have got the nominations here. Then we've got Robbie Ryan from The Favourite and Matti Libertique from A Star Is Born. So
what do you think?
I think I'll let you call this one first.
He's doing it on purpose, by the way. So believe it or not, that's tough. I think The Favorite's going to do really well. Obviously, sorry, I got a little cold. No, I think that's going to do well. But you know what? I think Alfonso's going to win it with Roma with this one.
Yes,
I think that's going to be.
That's what I've gone for as well. It's interesting that Alfonso has directed it and decided, like, he normally has a cinematographer that he works with, but he actually decided to do it himself on this film due to scheduling reasons. He couldn't get his normal cinematographer, and some of his shots are fantastic. He won the cinematography award.
I picked it just based on what you told me.
Yeah, at the BAFTA, and I watched Roma after the BAFTAs, but I could completely see why it won cinematography. Some of the shots are fantastic. And actually, even though I'm not big on black and white films, which obviously both Roma and Cold War are black and white, some of the shots are absolutely staggering, and I couldn't imagine them in color. I think
I'm basing it just on what you told me. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I think for cinematography, I think it's going to be actually between Roma and Cold War, but I think Roma's going to win it. So I think Alfonso Cuarón is going to scoop both of those awards, and that could possibly put the film in good stead for the big award as well. So, but this is exactly why I don't see any other film winning foreign language film. So
can you call Ebony in, please? Ebony.
Oh yeah, Ebony.
Ebony, come here. Ebony, come back.
Okay.
So
okay.
She's coming. She's coming. So we are. Yeah. So Ebony's got a prediction on this one as well.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're on to the best animated feature film. Now, Ebony has seen 4 of the 5 films with me. She has seen Incredibles 2. She has seen Ralph Breaks the Internet. She has seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. She has seen Isle of Dogs. And the only one she hasn't seen is Mirai. Ebony, what do you think is going to win animated feature film?
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph and all that.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph and Incredibles and all those ones that we watched.
I think my favourite must be Wreck-It Ralph, but I think what's going to win Spider-Man.
You think, yeah. I would completely agree 100% with Ebony there. My favourite to watch was Ralph Breaks the Internet. Incredibles 2, I've got to give a nod to as well. It was hilarious, and we both laughed ourselves silly through that scene. Especially the scene with the baby and
that's my favorite.
We were howling, and we had to watch that scene back over and over again. But looking at the best animated feature film and how
have you seen the Japanese movie?
I've only seen a snippet of it. I've not seen.
I've seen a snippet of it too, and it was a crying boy in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I have no interest in watching this movie, so I'm not
yeah,
interested in it. So.
yeah. But I think just the hype that it's got and the momentum it's got going into this award, and it is very, very well done. I think Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse is actually going to topple Pixar this year, and I think that's going to take it. So,
I think you said this too. I think at one point, I think you said Incredibles 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet, they kind of rule each other out, and I think that's definitely the case.
Yeah, I think Incredibles 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet do cancel each other out. AJC Magic TV says it's going to be Spider-Man or Incredibles 2. Noah says he thinks Ralph Breaks the Internet will take the Oscar, or at least he hopes.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
A point saying Disney has not won yet at this award season. Yeah, which is a huge shock. Like normally it does very well. But yeah, I think this time I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to take it. So
yeah, you know what? I hate to do it, and I'm going to agree with you. I think Spider-Man is such a good buzz, and I started watching it. It looks phenomenal. The animation is really cool.
It is like within the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, I can see why there's so much hype around this film. It is fantastic. So
as much as I want to pick one of those, I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think next year's Oscars, like there's like D&G have just said, this year is the year of Disney. So I'm so excited to watch the movies coming out. So yeah, I can see in 12 months' time, Disney
definitely D&G
taking their crown, but in this one.
Right, here we go. Here comes the big ones. Here we go. I'm excited. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Adam. Here we go.
No, that's fine. So,
Ebony can stay for the biggies.
Ebony can stay for the big one. She's not really seen any of these films.
She just looks cute.
She wants to. Cargo says she is too precious, and Disney World Adventures say hi, Ebony, and so did D&G. So okay,
she has the best hi ever. When she says hi, it makes you feel good. So I love when she says hi.
Rob says he loves it when you say hi. You've always got a good hi.
Hi.
It's the best.
Okay, so we are going into the acting nominations, starting with the Best Actress in a Supporting Role. This one, of all the acting ones, this is the one I found the hardest to pick. And I'm still not sure about my pick now. But so with the nominations, we've got Emma Stone from The Favourite. We've got Rachel Weisz from The Favourite. We've got Amy Adams from Vice. We've got Regina King from If Beale Street Could Talk. And we've got Marina de Tavira from Roma. Now, me and Dan have both gone with different picks. Do you know your pick yet, Rob? Or
yeah, I'm going to go with Rachel Weisz from The Favourite. Yeah, ask me first, so it's fair on these. So.
You're going with Rachel Weisz. Okay, that's who I've gone with as well. I've gone with Rachel Weisz, but I think Regina King from If Beale Street Could Talk will also push her. Her performance in If Beale Street Could Talk is fantastic.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay.
We'll be right back in a minute. So David Patrick is saying Emma Stone. D&G Explorers say Regina King will take it. Grace says Regina King. Amy Adams. You got to feel for Amy Adams. This is her 6th nomination. I don't see her taking the prize.
She's never won?
She's never won.
Okay.
Yeah. I personally preferred Emma Stone's performance in The Favourite, but Rachel Weisz took the BAFTA, and Regina King didn't even get nominated for the BAFTA, which was surprising. So that's maybe the momentum I think Rachel Weisz has got. So yeah, I don't know. I was really on and R in between Rachel Weisz and Regina King for a long, long time today. That was I skipped by that award and went through all the others before going back to this one. But I'm going to go with Rachel Weisz for this award.
I agree.
And I could very well be wrong, but I think is it actress or acting? I suppose it was one of the first awards that you get. So I think it's acting.
Yeah, that's early. That's very early. We'll find out early.
But yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Okay. So, moving on to Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Okay, so Grace F says Regina won the SAG, which many they have many of the same voters. So that's the Screen Actors Guild. So yeah, that's a good shout, Grace, and yeah, it could well go to Regina King. Like I say, this was the hardest one for me to pick out of all the awards tonight. I think so.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't really know. But that's what I guess.
Yeah, Best actor in a supporting role. So we've got Mahershala Ali from Green Book. We've got Richard E. Grant from Can You Ever Forgive Me? We've got Sam Elliott from A Star Is Born, Adam Driver from Black Klansman, and Sam Rockwell from Vice. Rob, I'll go over to you first.
Yeah, like blowing my nose. By the way, the
that's
flooring.
okay.
I don't know if it's a cold. It has to be. I'm sacrificing for you guys. I'm sitting up here. The floors, the fumings from the polyurethane is just killing my nose. So I'm going to open the windows up again as soon as the stream's done. So
Mike,
my nose,
Mike and Jen from Our Theme Live are in the house as well. So welcome, Mike and Jen.
Hey guys. All right, so I'm gonna guess. The guy from Green Book. So you say his name so well. I'm gonna get. I think
Mahershala Ali. Yes, that's. I've gone with Mahershala Ali. Dan's gone with Mahershala Ali. I think this one is far more nailed on. There is a lot of a buzz around Richard E. Grant at the moment as well. He seems to have won a lot of fans during the award season. I personally thought his performance was just a typical Richard E. Grant performance. I congratulate him on his nomination by all means. But I've seen Richard E. Grant in a lot of different films. Bye, sweetheart. So Ebony's heading off again. But yeah, I've seen Richard E. Grant in. He's a British actor. I've seen him in a lot of performances, and to me, it was no different than other films I've seen him in. But he seems to have won a lot of hearts in this award season. So he's the one that could possibly take it from Mahershala Ali. And the only thing that could maybe go against Mahershala Ali is he won the exact same award 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Will the Academy want to give it to him again so soon? Maybe not.
True. I knew that, but I don't know. I think he's going to win it.
But I do think, I mean, Mahershala Ali has been doing so well in this run. I don't see anybody else taking it. So
Kenny, my buddy Alpha Travelers in the house. Sorry to interrupt you, Adam. So, hey, Kenny, what's going on?
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. So,
what were you saying, Adam? Sorry.
I was just saying I don't see anybody else taking it other than Mahershala Ali. So
yeah, I don't see it either. So.
Yeah. So the only person who said different is Brandon did submit a prediction for this one. He gave me like 3 predictions, and one of them was Adam Driver for Black Klansman. So that was
okay.
Yeah, Brandon has gone with different, but yourself, Disney Dan, and me, we have all gone for Mahershala Ali from Green Book. Okay, so best actress in a leading role. We've this one is a tough one to pick as well. We've got Glenn Close from The Wife, Lady Gaga from A Star Is Born, Olivia Colman from The Favourite, Melissa McCarthy from Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Yalitza Aparicio from Roma. So I've seen what Grace has just put, and like I go on, Rob. I'll go with you first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grace. I just Glenn Close have literally literally swept the entire award season's winning. So I'm gonna go with Glenn Close. I'd love to see Lady Gaga win. I thought she was awesome.
I wanted to
not her year.
Lady Gaga win it. My heart said Lady Gaga. My head says otherwise. No, Lady Gaga. I think she tied with Glenn Close at one of the awards. I can't remember which award it was. She tied with Glenn Close at one of them though. But Glenn Close has been scooping awards left, right, and center. I think Olivia Colman's won 2 of them though. She has won. I think she won a Golden Globe and she won the BAFTA. So I think it's a 2-horse race between Glenn Close and Olivia Colman. But I think Glenn Close is going to take it. Dan has gone for Olivia Colman though. So we've disagreed on this one. But yeah, my heart said Lady Gaga. I thought her performance in A Star Is Born was absolutely sublime. I wish she had done much better during this award season, other than tying with Glenn Close and one of the awards.
Again, this is we're predicting who's going to win here, not with our heart. My heart obviously is Lady Gaga, but I don't think she's going to win.
That's right. I think it's a 2-horse race between Glenn Close and Olivia Colman, and I think Glenn Close is going to take it. So yeah, okay. Best actor, I think everybody. I think it's nailed on. I think this one's a set in stone already. So best actor, Rami Malek from Bohemian Rhapsody. You've got Christian Bale from Vice. You've got Viggo Mortensen from Green Book. Bradley Cooper from A Star Is Born, and Willem Dafoe from At Eternity's Gate, where he portrays Vincent van Gogh. So I feel bad for Willem Dafoe here because like he this is the 2nd year running where he's got nominated in an acting category for a
How
film.
is that movie? How is that movie?
it was okay. I wasn't like massively hooked on it, but it was okay. He does a good portrayal. I just like the last 2 years he's been nominated for an acting award where the film has been completely under the radar. Last year he got supporting actor nomination for the Florida Project, which was a great film. I really enjoyed it, but again, it was the only nomination that film got. And same with Gate, so I don't see it doing well at all. I think Willem Dafoe's ran. Bradley Cooper's possibly in with a chance because he got snubbed for the director award, but I don't see it going to anyone else other than Rami Malek, who's scooped.
Yeah, me too. Rami Malek, he's won everything. Yes.
Christian Bale. There's a bit of a buzz around Christian Bale's performance as well, but I think Rami Malek is. I think Rami Malek is.
So what did Dan pick for these?
Dan picked Rami Malek. You picked Rami Malek.
Yeah, I think it's
Brandon has also picked Rami Malek.
He loves Rami Malek.
So Grace has said this is Bradley's 4th acting nomination. Very true. So yeah. Okay, so we're heading on to the big one.
Here we go.
So Best Picture, which we've got Black Panther.
Let's talk. What do you guys think? Best Picture, guys. Put it in the chat. Let us know. What do you think? Best Picture.
D&G have already put theirs in. So the nominations are Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon, come on with the camera. You're sideways. What's going on?
Give me a second.
There we go. Much better.
There we go.
You got to jump in for the Best Picture. We got to start this over. Hold on a second, Adam. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Welcome to the pub, Brandon. He has access to the pub. So.
Glad to be here.
We know you love Rami Malek, so we already said it.
Yes, but it's not my choice for Best Picture.
Okay, where'd you go? You disappeared there.
All right. Can you add an email real fast?
Sorry?
We're finishing up here, Brandon. Go ahead.
Oh, damn.
What happened?
Okay. Are we going to Best Picture?
Best Picture.
We're on Best Picture. Yeah, he's going to announce them. So hold on a sec, Brandon. Hold on. Go ahead, Adam. Read them over again.
Okay. So we've got Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice.
Yeah, what does everyone think? In the chat there, put what you guys think. Go ahead, Brandon. We'll give you first. We'll give you first dibs. Go ahead. What do you think?
Me?
Yes, Brandon.
Okay, so I finally finished watching Black Klansman last night. I'm going to say, wow, what a movie. I was holding to Black Panther, think that was going to win. Because, like, me personally, I want a comic book movie to win an Oscar. It'd be huge because we haven't had a comic book movie win an Oscar yet, ever.
I'm just glad
it at least got nominated.
This is the first one to ever be nominated for Best Picture.
Exactly. But for me, it's either between Black Panther or Black Klansman. But after watching Black Klansman last night, Adam Driver's performance, he's going to win Best Supporting Actor, in my opinion. Spike Lee, Best Direction.
Wow.
I'm going to go with Black Klansman.
Wow. Okay, so you're nailing everything to the Black Klansman mask, basically. So that's cool. That's cool. I'll note those down in a few minutes as well. There's a few people in the chat that are going with Bohemian Rhapsody. One person has gone with Roma so far. Quite a lot of people are going with Bohemian Rhapsody. Rob, what do you guys think?
I'm going to say mine at the end. I still don't even know. To be honest with you, I didn't even pick. How sad is that? I'm gonna think about it. So
for me, I mean, like the buzz going into these 8 films, most of the hype seems to be around 2 films in particular. The 2 that have got the most momentum at the moment are Green Book and Roma, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So if I was just to narrow it down to a 2-horse race between those 2, my heart would go with Green Book, but my head would say Roma. Roma took the Best Picture at the BAFTA. I think it's going to take cinematography and directing, and I think that just leads it to point to maybe Best Picture as well. It would be an absolutely staggering win for a Netflix movie to do that, but I can't help but feel that it's going to be Roma. Deep down, I'll be slightly disappointed if it is Roma, but that's what my head is saying at the moment. It's going to be Roma. My heart is saying Green Book. In my heart of hearts, I would love to have seen A Star Is Born win it. Black Panther.
Do you think Star Is Born has any chance to win Best Picture tonight?
No.
I don't think so.
I think A Star Is Born and The Favourite and Vice are also runs in this category. Now, obviously, The Favourite did take Best British Film at the BAFTA, but it's a completely different voting audience this time. I think Black Panther, Black Klansman are in with a shout. I think Green Book and Roma are the heavy favourites, though. So,
what about The Favourite? You didn't mention The Favourite at all.
No, The Favourite I think is going to be an also run in this, if I'm being honest. So, yeah.
Let's think here, though. Best Picture and Best Foreign Film. It could possibly win both.
I think Roma is win both, and that'll be staggering. It's I don't think it's ever been done before, has it? I'm not sure.
It might have been. I just don't remember.
But yeah, I think it's going to be between Green Book and Roma, and if it is between those two, I would want Green Book to win it, but I think Roma will take it personally. Like I say, I think Alfonso Cuarón is nailed on for both the cinematography and directing awards. So that's my pick. Disney Dan has also gone with Roma. Okay. So yeah. Have you gone with yours yet? Brandon's gone with Black Panther.
I'm going to talk mine out, and I want to see what everyone. I'm going to see what the chat says. No one's saying who wants Best Picture in the chat. Well, Jim, what do you think?
If you scroll up, a lot of people have said. Okay, so Grace says Heart says Star is Born or Bohemian Rhapsody. Head says Roma. So Grace agrees with Roma.
Okay.
AJC Magic says Bohemian Rhapsody. David Patrick says Bohemian Rhapsody. Cargo says Bohemian Rhapsody. Noah says Bohemian Rhapsody. So there's a lot of love here for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, I love Bohemian Rhapsody, but I just don't think it's going to win Best Picture. I just don't. I'm going to eliminate what I don't think is going to win. How's that? I'm going to eliminate Black Panther and Black Klansman. Sorry, Brandon. I'm going to eliminate Stars Born and Vice. I'm going to just knock those out. So now it's down to Roma, Green Book, Favorite, and Bohemian Rhapsody. Those four.
Well,
I think Favorite's going to do well in a lot of different things. I don't think it's going to win Best Picture. So that's three now: Bohemian, Green Book, and Roma.
See, the thing with Bohemian is, I don't think it's going to win Best Picture. I would love for it to win Best Picture, but all the drama that went on with the director,
with Bryan Singer, I think that's hurt Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah,
it just ended its chance to.
So that's gone too now. So now I eliminated just exactly what Adam said. Green Book and Roma. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I said it earlier. I just don't think you don't think that it's a Netflix movie that's going to hurt it at all.
That's the one thing that could hurt it, maybe, but I don't know. It could inspire people to vote for it as well. Maybe they want to see some change in the industry. I don't know. So I don't know. I
guess I'm going to go Roma.
I guess you're going to go Roma as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I just put it in Roma.
It is a very, very tough one. But yeah, I think just on the buzz that's leading in, these two films seem to have the momentum now. So I think I'm going to be rooting for Green Book. I'm going to be rooting really deep down for A Star Is Born, but I will be rooting for Green Book. I'm fully expecting Roma to take it though. So.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, that's.
And what did Dan say?
Dan went with Roma as well.
That's right, you did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, Disney World Adventures.
Take care, Disney World Adventures. But there we go. So we're 3 minutes away from the red carpet footage starting.
Yeah, how's that for coming down to the last second?
So that is coming down.
Good live stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking in, Brandon, too.
Yes, Brandon, thank you for joining in. Dude, if you want to go through the list and send me the rest of your predictions, we are going to do a follow-up to see how we all got on with our predictions.
Yeah, just guess, Brandon, if you didn't see them.
Yeah. So yeah, just take guesses. Like even if you're not sure, just take guesses. And yeah, we'll do a follow-up PubTalk hopefully tomorrow night. So
sounds good. Solo for best original score.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that real fast.
Let me find score.
Well, you could send out the rest of the picks, though, Brandon.
Yeah. Just
have
a look at the list. Have a look at the list and just send them to me in a message off chat. So yeah.
Very good. Thanks, Brandon. All right, Adam. Thank you so much for going through all those movies. And guys, I love that you did that. That's awesome.
No, that's fine. So thank you to everyone in the chat for joining in and chipping in with your opinions, your comments. Grace, it's been great seeing your insight and everyone else's who's chipped in as well. So it's been good fun.
Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
I'm really excited. I think while there's some nailed on awards in this one, I think there's still a few that are going to be interesting to see which way they go. So I'm very excited. So Grace is going for a perfect score. Her best was 23 out of 24 one year. So wow, that'll be interesting.
That's awesome, Grace. That is so cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. Adam, don't forget to check out Adam's channel, AdamsLand, and Ebony's little channel. They are so much fun. They are awesome channels. I can't wait for 2019 and all of stuff that Adam does with his channel. He's going to be doing a lot of stuff.
Also, check out Adam's movie, Cane Hill.
Oh, yeah.
We're just available for purchase.
Thank you very much.
Go check it out. Yeah. It's on. I downloaded it last night on Amazon Prime. It's there, and you can buy it on Amazon as well. So if you want to give it a plug in.
Also on Amazon.com, you can buy the DVD, the special edition DVD with the features, and the Blu-ray as well. So yeah, it's now available for a physical copy. I know horror fans like physical copies with the artwork and stuff. So the DVDs and Blu-ray are available. Cane Hill. Super proud of that movie. It's not an Oscar-winning movie. It's not Oscar nominated.
Yeah, where's Cane Hill?
Yeah, it's not one of the best movies ever made by any stretch. Obviously, it was made on a very low budget and in a very short time frame. But what we did in that time and with that budget, we're very, very proud of. So yeah, thank you for your support.
I put the title in the chat. Cane Hill, it's called. So definitely, I can't wait. I was gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it last night. I was all excited, but I just found out it was on Amazon Prime. I think Brandon told me. So.
You can watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, not gonna watch the Oscars. I'm gonna watch Cane Hill. I will watch it. I downloaded it. It's on my phone. It's officially on my phone. It's on here. So
you know the funniest part is Adam's cameo is in Chapter 6 of the Steam selections.
It's a little inside joke. Chapter 6. That is awesome. You did say that. That was pretty funny. So, Brandon, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for coming to the pub.
Thank you, Brandon.
And thank you guys for all coming to Noah. Thank you so much. Noah posted your channel. Thanks, Noah, for doing that. I appreciate it.
D&G Explorer says the red carpet is starting now. May the best win. So, yes, I'm going to go because the party is getting into full flow. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the Oscars if you're watching. And yeah, may the best predictions win.
Yeah, and thank you, Adam. I'm so sorry. I just had a crazy week. Thank you so much for it. Last minute, kind of, I don't know, audible. We kind of said, let's do it. Let's just go. It's 3 o'clock. So we went 3:30. Actually, we went a little late. So we're an hour and a half. That was a great stream. Thank you so much, Adam. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Brandon. You're awesome too. And thank you guys for watching and it's hanging in there. Got a lot of likes and everything. Thank you so much for. I think we're gonna come Monday day. We'll do the recap.
Yeah,
tomorrow. I guess we'll try to Monday or Tuesday, but definitely check back. I'll try to give a little notice on my channels.
Around the same time tomorrow would be good. So
yeah, I think so. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the Oscars. May the best movies win. Thank you for talking it out. And I literally just did in my back of my head, I knew who I wanted to pick. So just based on our streams and watching stuff and hearing stuff. And I knew what I wanted. So I love it. Adam drinks. It's so funny. And whenever I see you good drink, I always take your take. I take your shot. It's so funny. But, who knows? Some years it's just totally surprises. Some years it's totally predicted. I don't think there's going to be many surprises this year. What do you think, Adam? A lot of surprises, big time surprises.
Not as many as previous years. I don't think this year. I think there's. I
don't think so either.
There's a few that It's funny. Earlier in the stream, I said, "Oh, there's only a couple nailed on." But as we went through, more and more of them, I was pretty confident in my predictions.
Yeah,
so.
You were definitely. I was pretty confident in mine too. Maybe believe it or not, Best Picture was the toughest for me, and direct. Well, not direct. That was kind of easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Adam. Definitely check out his channel. Thank you, Brandon, who is not there, but he was there. Thank you. So there he is. Take care, Brandon. And thank you guys again for watching. Enjoy the Academy Awards. We'll see you tomorrow on PubTalk 11 for the Oscar recap. Thanks, buddy. It was good seeing you. Thanks, Brandon. Take care. Have a great night, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Woohoo. Cheers. Don't forget D&G Explorers, my official sponsor, and my partner channels and my power channels, all listed below. Check them all out. Cheers, Adam.
Cheers to Disney Down and get well soon.
Yes, get well too, Dan. And take care, Brandon. Thanks for coming to the pub, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Guys.
Bye, everyone.